Hello once again, this is Dave Knight here at KnightCapitalManagement.com, and I want to welcome you to this usually is a segment that I call the best trade of the week, but I'm actually introducing some educational videos, and this is the first in that series of educational videos. Now the blog that I'm talking about is Day Trading Night. Now off the Knight Capital Management, if you just scroll down to the right hand side, you're going to come to a little box right here. It says Day Trading Night Blog. If you just click on that, that'll take you to the Day Trading Night blog. Obviously, if you just push in daytradingnight.com, you'll get there as well. Now, all the links that I talk about today will be on inside here. I'll put them under Day Trading Night under the YouTube, and then I'll have all the links. Actually, now that you're probably watching this, and you go back to the Day Trading Night, you'll see that the links are all there for you. So let's go ahead and talk about the financial concentration markets that I'm thinking about, and then I'm going to go over some more preliminaries. Okay, you've seen this before. This is the Rockwell template that I use through Genesis Trade Navigator, and I enjoy the classic template on the Rockwell, and we'll talk about Rockwell in a little bit and some of the services that they offer as well. Now, the markets that we're going to pay attention to in the financial concentration area, and the two that I'm going to be concerning myself with the most, is the ZB, or the long bond. Let's just take a look. Now, this is a live market, and it's ticking away. It's almost, well, actually, this is a little after the live market that I'm recording this, but it keeps ticking till 5 o'clock on the Genesis. As you can see, the bonds went up, and then obviously the stocks went up for a while today, and now they're falling back. But the ES market, and you probably saw this yesterday on the blog that I listed a trade, but here's your ES market, the E-mini S&P, and the ES and the ZB are the two markets that we're going to be looking at. Now here's the ES market, and now I use 15-minute bars, and you want to make sure that you use 15-minute bars. Now the trading times on the ES that I use is 9:30 to 4:15 Eastern Time. And for the bonds, you're going to start it up at 8:20 Eastern Time, 15-minute bars. So the first bar is 8:20 to 8:35, and we go 8:20 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So let's just go ahead and let's move on to the next area that I want to talk about. Now, to round up the 6 markets that I'm looking at the ZB long bond, the ES, E-mini S&P. I'm looking at gold, oil, the Dow. This is the E-mini Dow, the YM, and I'm also looking at the Euro FX, the currency. Now, just so you understand relations, the bonds and the euros kind of move and normally move, I guess, in inverse of each other. The stocks and the bonds and the stocks also move in inverse of each other, and the gold and oil, you know, right now they're doing their own thing, but a lot of times you'll see gold and oil moving in tandem, or you'll see them moving divergent. They really don't have any relationship other than the gold and the oil will help you determine if there's a strong trend in the markets. It's like yesterday, if we open up the gold, you'll notice that it was down 50 points. Well, you can't actually see that. Let me move it over. Hold on one second. So here's gold yesterday, and this is a 50-point drop, and that's actually a $5,000 drop. $100 per every point. 50 points, that's $5,000. This, to me, signified at 9:45 in the morning something big was going to happen in the markets. And it's just something that I use as well. I mean, obviously, there's all kinds of things that you can use, but gold is one of the markets that I like to look at. Oil moving up heavy and whatnot. Now, down below, I have my quotes. But I'm not going to go into that right now. So we're kind of concentrate on the ZB and the ES, and let me just pause this and move on. Now here's a website that I really like. There's a lot of great free information here. It's called tfc-charts.com. And if you're new to futures trading, or you just really, they got a neat feature called commodity charts. Now I've been a member here and posting probably since 1997 or whenever it started. But as you can see, you got the grains listed, you got the cattle, the energy futures, your softs, metals, currencies, index futures, your bonds, and then yeah, obviously you can move your way down. Now, one of the neat things about this, and let me just go ahead and pause this and show it. Let's say you don't have any uh, charts, or you just want to take a look at the chart itself. Here's the Euro FX E-mini. So you can look at it on a daily basis, a weekly basis, monthly basis. The Dow Jones E-minis here, all the contracts that I trade are actually within this area. So let's go ahead and move on. Push the commodity charts to get to that. And an excellent, let's say that you have no experience at all in the futures. Now there's a short course here. It's totally free. Get rid of this pop-up and that pop-up. Now one thing you have to, this has lots of pop-ups. Now brief history, what is traded, and it goes on to talk about all kinds of needs. A 12-part short course to get you started that you can find inside tfccharts.com. So let's go ahead and move on. Now here's my YouTube. You've probably seen this face before. Not the most pleasant face that I've seen on me, especially that double chin right there. But anyway, this is my blog, and you can get to it at YouTube user Trade Craze. And all my videos, if you just want one place to see my videos, here's where all my videos are. Briefing.com. Now when I'm setting up my morning, now what I actually have it saved in my favorites, but I want to show you. Briefing.com gets you to this page. Push the investor, which is the free tab, and what you're going to look at is the market snapshot. Now I look at the stock market update and the bond market update on a daily basis. Stock market update is actually quite useful, so I enjoy this as well, and it kind of gives you a snapshot of the market, and the bonds do the same. Another website I really like is Forex Factory. I talk about that on some of my videos, Forex Factory. And I talk about the red, the orange, and the yellow. Red reports, you know, there's an 8:30. The building permits were out at 8:30. You had the 9:55 preliminary. So red reports, that's a good place. Now, what's kind of neat about this is you can actually go in over here on the side, this week's calendar. And what I do every week, actually Sunday or Monday, first thing I do when I get up, is I go here and push print current view, and then obviously it'll print for you. But what it does is shows all the week, and this was a very, very busy week with all the earnings and whatnot. But this was a very busy week. Now the settings I use is I use the European filter, the USD, the European filter, and I show the impacts of the red, orange, and yellow reports and apply the filter. Briefly, this is the CME Group.com. CME and the CBOT joined together. This is a great place for information on all the futures markets. This is the official home of the CME and CBOT. And another website I really like is the CBOT.com. And here's where you'll find the grains and the bonds all listed here. And you have all kinds of very, very interesting information that you can find here. One of the gentlemen that I really have learned a lot from over the years is actually at tradingeducators.com. His name is Joe Ross, and two things I'd like to recommend here is one, he has what's called the beginner's course, and that's a very, very good course if you know nothing about futures. And then a book that I really liked from Joe Ross. Let me pause. You press the I would recommend the day trading book. No, not the day trading, not this one. But what I do recommend is Trading as a Business. Now this book right here is what I think is one of the all-time classic books. I know the price tag is a little bit on that, but if you go to Amazon.com, a lot of times you can find it for cheaper than $150. If someone, or eBay, someone might be getting rid of it a lot cheaper. If price is an issue, obviously this is a great book to get and have in your archives. In my last minute, what I want to talk about is Rockwell Trading, rockwelltrading.com. This is what I think is the best day trading service out there for your money. They just got finished with a boot camp. Blog, I would recommend that you subscribe to Marcus's blog. The free trading strategy, if you've never watched this video and look, let's just go ahead and push the learn more, and let me pause. If you like a total mechanical system that basically takes all the information away, your decision making, the Rockwell Live Trading Room is something I'd highly recommend. Through September, when they opened it up to the end of October, as you can see, it's done 66.67%. another thing I really like about Rockwell Trading is the day trading coaching program. And that'll do it. This is Dave Knight here, and I wish you all the best. I'm run out of time. Thanks. Bye.